We have a doozy of a next clip.
We have a doozy. On this episode of Duck Dynasty here.
Meet the Robertson clan. They turned duck calls into a multi-million-dollar empire. But running a family business is tough when the family just wants to run wild.
Okay, on this here episode of Duck Dynasty, what we got here is an interesting piece of competition for the Robertson clan. Now, see, we got this bitch over here. She's making her own form of duck call, and we can't have that ruining business, you hear? Trump 2020. Please watch God's
You do that so well, I don't know how to react. I don't know.
I'm from Kentucky, that's why. I suppress my accent.
Were you like, are these your uncles? Like,
we're probably related. Let's just say everyone from the South is pretty closely intertwined, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But now we're all pissed off and we can't do nothing about it. Let's go see what kind of business she's running here.
Don't mind the background noise, but as you can see, I have some pet ducks, and I'm gonna see if I can communicate with them. Okay, ready?
Oh, she making it with her puss.
Let me try again. Oh. I think I insulted them, honestly. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, that's nasty. It smells like fish in here. Come on, Paul. We gotta get out of here. It smells like a filet of fish. That's just not Christian. Go see God's Not Dead 5. In theaters. On Sundays only at 10 a.m. And we're gonna basically just say a bunch of shit that doesn't make sense. Like, the college professor, he's saying that God's a piece of shit. And we gotta prove him wrong, Paul.
my stomach hurts.
Have you ever seen those movies? They're so bad.
Dude, I couldn't. My IQ would go down if I saw those movies.
They're so fucking bad. The whole premise is like, this professor's like, it's a philosophy class, and the professor the whole time is just like, fuck, God is dead. He's dead and he doesn't exist. The guy, in order to pass this class, you have to write on this paper, God is dead. And everyone does it. But one Christian who stands up for his beliefs. So the whole movie is about a set of 3 debates where they discuss whether or not God's dead or not between the professor and him. And then for some reason, the Duck Dynasty boys get involved. They're like, oh shit, I hear you're the one sticking up for Christians. Keep up the good work. Now be sure to come on down to the rock concert that we're having over here for a benefit for our church.
Who's the band?
I don't fucking remember. There's some shitty country, like, southern rock Christian band that's singing about, like, fucking basically replacing all the sexual words in regular pop music with just Jesus and God and holy. Like, instead of I'm on my knees blowing you, it's on my knees praising you.
Oh God, it's coming out of her puss. She's onto something here, though.
She really is.
Let's get a group of females.
Okay.
I live pretty close to a duck lake. There's a shitload of ducks over there.
Oh yeah. A whole lot of gang activity over on that lake. We get
a group of females to go over there, and they all collectively queef. And then we get the ducks to take over Ohio.
That's a genius idea. With our tribe, if we match the duck tribe, we can take over Ohio.
Yeah, but it kind of turns out like you're fine. You live in Kentucky, but I live in Ohio, so I'm gonna be fucked. So I'm gonna be their fucking spokesperson. They're gonna sew a giant beak to my face. It's gonna be like the movie Tusk.
I love it. I am Jeff here on the behalf of the Duck Clan. Or Duck or Duck ISIS, as we call it. Or the Quackaban.
That's a really good name.
Yeah, sorry. So we'll change that. We're gonna call it the Quacka Band. So this is Jeff here on behalf of the Quacka Band. Dayton, you're first.
We're coming for you, Nutter Center.
You got to attack the weakest point first, and everyone knows that people at Dayton are too busy ODing to fight.
Yeah. So they're gonna take over Ohio, and this has to be leaving some sort of like tire burn marks on her underwear.
Oh my god!
To do this on command, it sounds very frictiony.
It smells like a fucking cigarette burned through a piece of fabric.
Oh god!
Her clitoris is basically hard at this point. It has been rubbed up against so many pieces of underwear that
It's one giant scab.
It's one giant fucking scab. You're like, what the fuck is that? Is that herpes or what? She's like, no, just fucking vibration. I like to queef on command and make duck calls out of my puss.
She dates the weird guy from high school because it's the only guy that would date her because he enjoys to peel the scab off of her clit.
He has her sit on her face and she queefs right into his nose. And just...
Surprised it doesn't fill up his head like a hot air balloon.
Like an Airheads logo. He just gets a fucking balloon head. Like, oh yeah, that's the shit.
All right, now we have to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Why do we have to go to Texas Roadhouse?
Because isn't that what country people like to do?
That is exactly what country people like to do. Fuck Texas Roadhouse. I hate that fucking place. So I went there recently, got a steak. The food was fine, but every hour or so they play Cowboy Troy, and they all dance to a fucking song. So Cowboy Troy, his genre is hick hop. Like hip hop.
That makes me irrationally angry.
Yeah, and the only reason I think it is because he's the only black country artist I've ever seen in my life. So, he's got a rap in his songs.
I mean, he doesn't have to, but he's kind of stereotyping himself.
Exactly. It's the worst fucking thing. They're like, they do line dances and that shit, and he's like, come on, let's go down to the farm. Pick out the chickens you want? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Milk the cows?